just a handful of the kits you'll see tonight, specifically for our Tuesday night show. So they're usually really limited, and we have a lot of sell-outs. If you've never seen what we do tonight, it's really kind of a cool thing. So hang on to your hats. It's going to be a fun night. I'm starting with shout-outs to begin with. Oh, and by the way, my crafting cuties, it's going to be a little shorter tonight because we have such a jam-packed hour to get to. So I'll just run here and do a couple of them real quick. Got to put on my glasses so I can actually see them.
Congratulations.
Oh, you two, stop. Here, no, wait, come here, you guys. This is my DeWitt. This is my Evelyn. This is part of a very, very large team tonight. Oh, thank you guys are so cute. Is this real?
Yeah.
Oh, thank God.
Absolutely.
We're showing it after the show.
No, we're popping it during the show. What are you kidding me? Let's put this baby on some ice right now. Hey, get Andrew. Andrew's floating around. Let's call him, tell him to stick that baby on ice. Oh, you guys are so sweet. Anyway, it's been a really amazing team through the last 3 years to do this show with me, and even bigger tonight since we've taken over the network. I'm so excited about this. All right, here we go. Shout outs. I always love doing the very first person on because I always love to see who jumped on first, which is pretty fun. Hi, Pamela from Biloxi. How are you? We've got Donna from South Jersey. Curly's joining us from Southern California. Agnes from beautiful Texas Hill Company. Hi, Agnes. Lori says fun. Lisa says hi from California. Kathy says howdy from Texas. Lenine says, hey, so excited to see all the great guests. Yeah, Lenine, right? It's going to be a fun show. Brenda, the crafting cutie, is tuning in from Rayford, North Carolina. Well, hello, darling. Welcome. Sue, it's time. Hello, Suzanne. Yeah, we've been talking about this every Tuesday night for like the last couple of weeks, so all of us are super excited about it. Julie said, hey, Suzanne and Crafting Cuties from Lincoln, Nebraska. Hello. Oh, do I have to wrap it up already? Okay, do me a favor, guys. Evelyn's on it. If you're a first timer, please write first timer, and we'll try to list all of you and really recognize you for joining us tonight. So let's have some fun. Let's get going. Evelyn is moving me on. Also, while we're in the comments, when my guests come on board, if you have ideas, if you want to say, hey, if you use their products, or you're a big fan of theirs, or you have a question, please do that, and we'll try to get to as many questions as we can. We work really hard to try to do that. So, hey, everybody joining on board, we are going to jump right in. Now, here's something that's super cool. What we do is an extension of this show every Tuesday night. We have a brand new Facebook group. It's not so new now. It's a couple months old. And we're edging up on 7,000 Crafting Cutie members. So please join the group. And what I do, and this is the real thrill for me, is I get to feature what you are working on. And so I picked out a couple of really cool items that I wanted to show you guys what you guys were doing with some of the products we have here at HSN. So first up, we've got Linnea. So Linnea, I loved this card. She did a slimline card, and she did it with Little Darlings. Have you guys ever seen Little Darlings? It's a mega craft bundle. She said it's great for all kinds of occasions. I created a slimline card for a new mom using stamps, paper, card topper, and ephemera from the kit. I even created a coordinating envelope. So Linnea, awesome. I love it. All right, here is Melina. Melina, I had to post this one. So Miss Melina was getting all ready for tonight, and I love what Melina did. You're going to see her in just 1 second. There she is. So Melina says, got my PJs ready for our May 2nd slumber party. Melina, I love it. Crafting Cutie. I'm pretty sure she probably used her Cricut for that one. So Melina, thanks for posting that. That's adorable. And then Ruth. Thank you, Ruth. You're so cute. Ruth said, we've come a long way from our humble beginnings on Tuesday afternoon crafting with Suzanne in her home kitchen, which we did during COVID, to late night live TV. She said, how exciting. I'm posting a little certificate I made to celebrate this new venture. All right. Yeah, Ruth, thank you. I mean, that took a lot of work. My gosh. So, Ruth, thank you. I got goosebumps on that one, and I really, truly appreciate it. All right, guys, here we go. So we have some of our very, very favorites on tonight, and we have brand new kit. It's never been on the air at all from Crafter's Companion. And my next guest, I have to say, I've not seen him in a really long time, and I'm so excited. Everybody has named him the Scotty Hottie, and he is. He's adorable, and he joins us. So Craig Laird's back on with us tonight. Craig, I'm so excited to have you joining us from England. Hello, darling. How are you?
Hello, you gorgeous lady. I am very, very well. Thank you so much. It's an absolute pleasure to be here, and congratulations. Congratulations.
Thank you. I'm so excited about it too. I'm sorry.
Of course, COVID period. What you started from, over that horrible period of COVID, but now look what you've done for everyone. And now you've got it here on HSN main channel as well. Fab. And it's a pleasure to be here as well with you.
Well, thank you. And we're taking it over tonight, Craig. Here we go. All right. So this kit, I have to tell you, Craig, it is as cute as the day is long. And you actually have 3 different choices in this. So I'm going to show everybody the choices, and then Craig's going to walk us through it, okay? So sorry, I make a big old mess when I'm doing this show. Here's the first choice, and these are the most adorable characters. This one is called the Woodland Friends, and you get the edgeable dies and stamps. They're all going to have edgeable dies, and they're all going to have stamps. And Craig will show us in just a second how it works. So that's called Woodland Friends, and they're so cute. We have this one that has, look at this, look at the little deer and the squirrel, and then we have this one, the beaver, and I'm working on this one because one of my favorite islands in the whole wide world is called Beaver Islands. I'm making cards on an otter, and this one has a little cute bee right there. Isn't that cute? And a birdie. That's your first set. The second set is, dun, 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 this one is called Cute Animals, and look at the little sheep and the cow. We have the cat and the dog and the bunny and the mouse. So cute. So that's called Cute Animals. And our third one, because I had to keep it all straight for the show, this one is called our Safari, which was so cute. Look at that little tiger and lion, the elephant and the hippo, and I'm making the giraffe zebra tonight as well. So Craig, let's jump into it. Where do you want to start? How do you want to show this one off?
Rightio. Well, we'll show you, because what we're going to do is we're going to have a wee play, but I just wanted to show you these ones here. So that was that first option you were just showing there, Suzanne, because what you've got all these cute character stamps, but you've got the dies as well. What these ones do is these create that edgeable factor when it comes to your cards or your projects. But if you just want slipping and sliding, you can see that. Let's just turn that one the right way. We don't want an upside down animal, not at all. But that one there is from the Woodland set. But you've got all of these ones. You were saying, look at that beaver, how cute. But then if you want to layer them up, you can be doing that. But again, you've got the die as well. And it does look a little bit strange, but I'll step you through that one just in a moment. So that one is that first one that you were showing, which is your Woodland. Well, I'll show you the actual cute ones as well while we're here, Suzanne. The other option. We'll show that one.
Yep.
With that one, because within this one here, what we've then got is we've got the dogs and we've got the cat, and this time you can actually have the cats and the dogs playing friendly. You know, sometimes they don't, but on this occasion, they absolutely can do. But look at them all. You've got the paw print stamps as well to create your backgrounds, the bunny rabbits, you've got the little mice as well. But what's lovely is for this one here, and all of them, Suzanne, if we show you the bunny rabbits, you've got them twice, but you've got them facing different ways or doing a different stance, so you can have a really good play when it comes to the way that you want your cards or projects to work. And then you've got the sheep and the cow as well. Look at all the little stamps that you've got to create the backgrounds. You've got these little punny sentiments as well that works really, really well. And then I shouldn't have favorites, but if we go for the other option that you might want to go to, although I would find it hard to actually choose between all of the 3 sets here, this one here, the Safari. Now, this is so cute. It is so funny. It is so fun to get creative with. You've got the zebra. You've then got the giraffe as well. You've got them sitting. I mean, that one's me. That one's me just at the end of the day when I'm like, oh, it's time to chill now and craft. Sitting on my bum and then crafting away. But you've got that one. You've got the lions and you've got the tigers as well. Remember, each of the characters you get twice, but in a different stance. And then we've also got our elephants and our hippopotamus. So within that one there, yes, it's a safari, but you can see you've got lots of different of the characters that you can be using. And what we're actually going to do is we're going to have a look at the zebra. So I've got a little bit of cardstock already good to go here. Now what I've done, I've cut it to 9 by 2 3/4. And I've put a little pencil line. We can just see that and no more. And let's go in. So let's go in with we've got our zebra. You can see here, we've got our giraffe. Now what I'm going to do is these dies, these come with them as well, Suzanne, that we're showing you. And this is what creates that edgeable. So each of the die is then going to work in coordination with each of these animals. So what I'm going to do, there's no base cutting edge. So that means the surround will cut out, but they will actually stay in place. This is where you can have all of that fun when it comes comes to the way that they're standing, the way that they're sitting. If you want them on at an angle, you can do that. If you want to use one, you can. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to be really cheeky and I'm just going to use them all. Let's actually create a big line of fun, cute characters, stamping them in a moment. I'm just using my low-tack tape to then secure them. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to come along. Now remember, you could use these individually if you wanted to, but I'm going to come in with my plates here. Now I'm going to use our Gemini 2, and then let's go in. Now this is just the same plate configuration that you would use for your wafer-thin dies.
Hey, Craig.
And then what we're going to do...
Real quick, while you're going through that.
Yeah.
Hang on, I'm going to get some shout outs for you, okay? Let's see. Curly says, I love Crafter's Companion to think I'm moving overseas after seeing that Scotty Hottie. Karen says, I'm watching on my tablet and TV both. Isn't that adorable? We have, let's see, Marilyn. She wants to know, how do I order items? All right, Marilyn, really easy. If you go to the very bottom of your screen, you'll see it says, don't forget you can shop the show at any time. That's in the bottom of the comments. You hit that. It'll take you to the ordering the items without leaving our experience. If you're shopping on television, what you do is you go to hsn.com and you just type in, we're doing HSN Gets Crafty, which will take you to all of tonight's show items as well. So Marilyn, that's two ways that you can shop with us. We're trying to make it easy. We also have another comment. Let's see, here's another funny one too. Oh, everybody's talking about how cute these guys are. Tammy says, hello, so excited to see both of you. Congrats, Suzanne, for taking over the network. We got a lot of people shouting out. We got a lot of first timers. In fact, hi, Paulette, Dee, Andrea, Yolanda, Glenda, Denrob, Cindy, Fifi, Dawn, and Jennifer. So hey, everybody who's joining us for the very first time. Maureen said, love the deer and the cows. So, so cute. And I got to tell you guys, these are absolutely the most adorable things. Like, I had so much fun and they're so charming. Now, Craig, you know what was funny? I did mine. I actually stamped mine first. And I'm going to start working on mine, and then I die cutted them.
Yeah. Now you can do them whichever way that you like to do them. Some find it easier to then do the die cutting. Some will find it easier to do the stamping first. What I think as well, Suzanne, it kind of depends on the project that you are creating. You know, maybe if you're just going to use one, you might want to then do the stamping first or then the die cutting first. It's entirely up to you. Anything like that, I would always say, try it both ways. Certainly if you're relatively new, try it both ways. And then what you can find is you can find what way you find easier for yourself. But there's no right or wrong way. We're just going to come in here. And what's lovely is because of these dies, where I was showing you before, it cuts all the way around, but not in the bottom. So they're now all aligned on my cardstock. So this is where they're going to be, could be like a little parade, of course. Maybe you've been on a safari, on a little holiday, and then you're going to come along and incorporate these into your scrapbooks. You can do that lots of different ways. But then all that I'm going to do is come in with the last one, and then you're going to come in with your tri-blends, your classiques, maybe your sparkle pens, maybe other colouring mediums that you've got from HSN, and then start to have fun with the colouring. But all you do is stamp into place, and then you've got them all aligned. I mean, how cute is that one? This is when you can have that complete creative play. So let's really, really quickly, I'm going to go in with the gold brown blend from our tri-blends. And then we're just going to go in and do a little bit of colour in here. We can then start to build them up. I can see you've been doing some colour in there as well.
Well, you know what? I actually did the Color Academy about 2 weeks ago online, and I loved it because I had bought the kit, and I finally took the time and did part of the academy. Yeah. So my coloring is improving. It's not 100% there, but I'm getting better.
I've seen your colouring. I've seen when you've done your shows in the past. I've seen the little bits that you've been popping up. So your colouring is absolutely exceptional as it is.
Oh, thanks, Greg. I'm trying.
I think it looks absolutely fab. But what I've
thank
done
you.
here is you were just going to carry on colouring, but then look what I've done here. Now, if you want to know the colours that I've used from the tri-blends, it was the gold brown blend, the ice grey blend, I used the pale pink blend, and then I also used the gold yellow blend. Only 4 colours to be colouring in the giraffe and the zebra. Now this is the fun bit, because what I've done here is I've just folded that back on itself. Now because that is the length of 9 inches, what I've done is I've scored in at 1 1/4 from each side, Suzanne, and then that just gives me a tab at the back. I've got a little layer here, which just happens to be 6 by 4 inches, which is actually just a little bit shorter than my cute characters. So if I add my adhesive onto the back here, and I'm just going to use our tape runner, and then what I'm going to do is I'm just going to tuck that around the base. So I'm going to come in to the bottom here, and I'm going to hold it in. Now, because this one's slightly longer, what I'm then going to do is I'm just going to pull that back on itself and then fold it over. Now, what we've then got is we've got that little bit of a dome, that little bit of dimension. Now, maybe, of course, you're going to come along with an envelope box or maybe a little box to pop it in, because you do have that little bit of depth. But then all that you need to do is then come in. Now that could be on a really small 4x6 card blank, of course it could. But then if you want to come on with maybe another layer, I've gone in with a 5x7 card blank, and then I'm going to pop that one into the middle there. Now, I love to use these for my cards, but then my little cousins, who are not so little anymore, they're actually towering over me. I was thinking back to when they were little, when they used to have their parties, you know, that would be good to make little invites, little fun but quirky invites with the animals.
Yeah.
Maybe, in actual fact, there's a few of these that would actually work well for my my little cousins. It really would. So I'm going to be that cheeky.
Thank you,
But
DeWitt.
then look at that. Look at you. Isn't that fab? And then you can go.
We have a question. Oh, hang on, Craig. We have a question.
Are these different from the auto
Yeah.
that was included a few years ago?
Oh, Craig, are these different than the auto ship that was included a few years ago?
So no, they're not different. No, they're not different. So you may actually have these from a good number of years ago. Just double check, you know, as you were going over the details, Suzanne, on the HSN website, you'll be able to see the names of them again, and then you'll be able to know that if you've already got them in the past. But I know that they've not been seen for years. So to a lot of you, these are going to be brand new.
Right. Well, they are. Yeah, for us, they're brand new. And I'll tell you the other thing that's kind of cool about this, you guys, is if you have the auto ship from years ago, you're good. But I like it because for our show specifically, they were able to pull this out and make it specifically for this configuration for us. Normally, when they do their auto ships, there's a very limited time on them, and then they kind of retire them. So I'm really thrilled that they brought this one kind of out of retirement and brought it back to us. So, all right, Craig, I hate to do this. I'm going to try to finish my little giraffe because I thought it was so darn cute. And I know you probably have a ton of examples, and I apologize because we just don't have enough time. But I wanted to show you guys just another quick little idea. There was mine, and there's this. And I used one of the stamps as the background here, and then a piece of ribbon here, and that would make my little giraffe guys. So I was going to do a little more on that, but there you go. We've run out of time. All right, Craig, I know it was quick, but thank you so much for hanging out with us tonight. It's been so adorable.
Thank you so much for asking me. It's been an absolute pleasure, and hopefully see you again very, very soon.
Bye, darling. Thank you. All right, we're going to wrap up on that. And remember, it's your choice of the 3 different styles. They're all absolutely adorable. And just again, please remember, if you're watching, maybe for the first time or the 50th or whatever, thank you, my love, that all of these are really, really limited. Like, it's kind of cool that they brought out of retirement just that little teeny bit of kits they have in those. But go online, if you will, and then you can see everything up really close, which will help you out. All right, we got to move on because we have so much to get to. Here we go. Now, here we started in England, and now we're going to go all the way around the world, and we're going to go to New Zealand for this next collection. I'm very excited because Joe Johnson's going to be joining us in 1 second, and I want to give you a peek at what they